Hello, hello, hello. So I think I want to talk about today. It's gonna be something that's more like I talked about it before. It's like there's like levels to, I guess, like there's levels of wisdom and knowledge, and once you get to a higher point, like you start to learn more and you really incorporate certain things in your life. You start to shift more into a personality of kind of just instantly like downloading things. And so I'm going to start talking about like realizations, revelations, like enlightenment. And it's something that I've been experiencing for quite a while now, that I've experienced multiple times, is that, the truth exists. The truth, it is what it is. Like the truth does not just simply disappear and vanish because you don't acknowledge it. It just, you just don't really know what it is or pay attention to it because of whatever you're doing or whatever you're dealing with. But I'm sorry. But whenever you really start to take the time to look into things, to actually explore things and try and see, if there's another way besides just the way that you do things, you search for the truth. You start to actually look for the truth, and then whenever you find it, the question is are you going to listen to it? Are you going to let it, impact your life? Are you going to let it affect you? Or are you just simply going to do nothing and continue to live life the way you live it? And I guess the prime example of what I could give is like in my last video, I gave my testimony. It was the realization, like the truth had always been present, that everything that I did, everything that I was chasing, all things that I wanted to accomplish were ultimately vain and meaningless. And so I came to the realization that I was living for nothing, and that's why I wanted to, not be here anymore. Is because I was living for nothing, and when you live for nothing, there's no joy in that. There really isn't. And that's the funny thing is that, like it says in scriptures, that God is always with us. He's always present. It's simply up to you whether or not you see him or not, because it's just perspective. It's so easy to go through life looking at it, being a Debbie Downer, being all doom and gloom, looking at it through the lenses of somebody who is a victim. Or you could just as much go through life as somebody who is full of joy and peace, who knows that no matter the circumstances, it's still up to you how you do things, how you, like, not how you feel, but how you, like, certain things you can do to help yourself feel better. Like if you're just gonna wallow in the despair, or if you're gonna actually make a move to improve your life. And so that's really what the point of what I'm talking about is. I want to make it known that the truth is there. Like there's a better life. Like people always say, things get better, and it's like, but how though? How do things get better? Things get better through action, through you changing yourself, through what you can do, because you can always look at it as, I'll just go through life and just keep praying for good things to happen to me. But what if good things have been happening to you for your whole life, but you just never saw it because you were so focused on the one specific thing or the few specific things that you want? And because of that, you've been missing out on the blessings, the numerous blessings and gifts you've had from the very beginning. And that was the case for me, as I really did not realize just how blessed I was, and I do now. And now I understand that there are billionaires in the world who don't have what I have. And that is such a crazy thing. But it's only because I chased the truth. I chased God. God is the truth. It's only because I chased him, because I made an effort to follow him, because I made it my lifestyle to live according to his word, to his will, that I began to see these things and understand them. I had a revelation, a realization. I just was suddenly enlightened. Enlightened by God, though, not just by nothing, not just by coincidence, by God. And it was through acceptance and through choosing, through willingness, choosing to follow God. That's how I got to the point to where I am. And that's how you do it. That's the only way you do it. God, I mean, Jesus said that He is the only way. There is only one way. For the path to heaven is narrow, but the path to hell is wide. And there are many, many who will take that wide path because of more reasons than I can probably name a list. And there are very few who will choose the path to heaven, that which is simply accepting Christ as your salvation. But it doesn't just end there, though. It becomes your life. It becomes something that actually helps you now, right now. Like, and that's what I want this to be. I want this to be something that helps you right now, right this very second, because I know that we all need help. We all need love. We all need this, that, and the other. Like, and God provides all those things, but you have to see it. You have to be willing to see it, to understand that it's not always going to be as clear as day. Sometimes you're going to have a little discernment. Sometimes you're going to have to work a little bit for it. Sometimes you're going to have to do this, that, the other. But you can. You are fully capable. You are fully equipped with the tools and the knowledge and the wisdom and everything that you need to fulfill any and all things through Christ who strengthens us. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's just a choice. It literally, He knocks off on the door. You know, our Father is very much a gentleman. He waits patiently, respectfully, full of grace and mercy and love for us. He waits so patiently for us to just choose Him. But not just to choose Him once, but every day. Not just Sunday, but all 7 days of the week for the rest of our lives. Is it easy? No. But it's very, very, very simple. It's very straight and narrow. And that is all it is. And so I pray and hope that it reaches the people it needs to reach, and that it does what it needs to do for people. Because I'm just somebody who I'm blessed, but to a certain extent that fulfills its purpose, you know. I have to give it more purpose by choosing God every day. Sorry about that. And I just simply have to pray and hope that, you know, this reaches people, and that I am taking a step forward to explain my thoughts and see things the ways that I see them. And if, you know, people see they have their perspectives, and feel free to share them. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you your perspective is wrong. I'm going to just tell you to make sure that you check in with God before you start saying stuff. Because we be saying some wild stuff. Or I do, at least. I know I be saying some crazy stuff at times, and he be like looking at me with that side eye. But anyways, I love y'all, and I just pray that y'all are blessed, man. Have a great, fantastic day, week, blessed month, blessed year, however long. It never expires.